Tony, what I'm simply suggesting is John was out of the city for a week. There was no jamming. Now this clown is back, this coward is back, and there's recordings. I don't think this dude is intelligent enough to realize that it's clearly, this coward is clearly the idiot that's doing all this crap.
I know one time they played with two radio in same frequency, they make some echo, yes, so also, yes.
Tony, you understand somebody is jamming us, right? That's intentional. Somebody's a clown trying to do that. You understand that's malicious action.
And also, the internet, there's so many people, just want to raise noise and let everyone pay attention. They do something, yes. So usually I just, as mentioned before, ignore them. So let them not talk about anything for that.
Yeah, Tony, we'll continue on Zello. I'll be available.
Yeah, let's QSY to DMR.
Yeah, we'll do that as well, but I got to call Industry Canada. There's a couple of dudes that the Industry Canada I've been speaking with. So let's get this coward off the air first.
Yeah, maybe we can just have different operator monitoring for frequency, reverse frequency to hear the strength of signals, and we need identical which location of the Toronto area. Then we can limit it scoper to find out.
Yeah, wonderful. I love your thought pattern is that you're saying that we have to be proactive. We have to react to the situation. I agree. So that this coward could be identified and squashed like a grape.
Back to World War I and World War II, that's, to find out some, radio, just like that way. Several radio detectors on the certain area depend on the strength of that signal, and to just lock the location of that radio. Yeah, I think if we have 4 or 5 radio in the different area of Toronto, we can catch it, yes, one super zoom in.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to plan it. Let's squash this coward, and instead of disregarding or hiding from him, let's find this coward and squash him.
We need a well-planned to catch this call. So if we are in Toronto in different location and at the same time we monitoring the frequency and write down the strength of the signal, and I will know which area possible. Then we have other radio in that area to catch that the radio. I think it's no big problem.
Yeah, the only problem is we can't bury ourselves and run away like little schoolgirls from the situation. It's not going to resolve the issue. It's not going to conclude it. This coward clearly has a deranged life or a deranged mentality that he would spend. You know how much time it must. I can't understand, comprehend how much time it would take to torment and harass somebody. I wondered that the mentality of an individual like that. Clearly, I want to believe that this idiot has a lot of useless time or a family life that he has no quality of life, that he has to spend his whole time in tormenting people.
With this tricky and noise on the amateur radio.
I guess it sort of throws out the window the respect of the hobby, of a gentleman's hobby, where there's a gentleman involved in the hobby that we spend, let me tell you how much time I had to study and how much it took me a long time. It took me a very long time to learn. But it sort of throws all of that out the window if some coward could interrupt the signal.
Yes, I know that since I first day on the amateur radio, I hear this guy's voice, yes. Maybe not one, maybe a couple of the GTA area, yes.
I wonder how much time it takes to record somebody's voice, to be abusive the way that this coward is doing it. It sort of suggests how much this idiot, how much of a coward this idiot is, and how sad and pathetic his life must be. To be spending so much time to make recordings and to be playing them back throughout the day. Isn't that pathetic? I feel sorry for the individual, I really do.
Yeah, this situation is everywhere. When I have monitoring the United States repeater, similar problem, yes. Someone trying to interrupt, yes, the conversation of certain repeater, yes. I believe they just feel very lonely, yes. No one wants to talk with them on normal radio, yes. I know they just try to make some call sign. I know one guy using your call sign actually on that TWR repeater. Yeah, but we know it's pretty tricky, I think.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you, Tony. We know about all this. Tony is recognized. It's recognized.
So anyway, Angel, how's it doing? So, antenna radio project right now?
Yeah, so no worries, Tony. We'll talk about it another time. I just hope to catch this coward because I think hiding from or not recognizing this coward exists. It's funny that there was no problems for the last week, and then this coward came back. Probably, I think it was a work-related situation, and then the jamming started again. So clearly, there's no idiots. Nobody realizes, or no one's recognizing that the only coward, the person that's doing this, is the dude VE3YYZ. Because now that he's back, this clown and coward started these recordings again. But it seems the coward can't even speak up now.
Yes, I know that you did a lot of job to catch this call. Yes, so one day I know when you report to Industrial Canada, there will be spend some time on this.
Yeah, look, I got to make a phone call, so I got to get on this and report what's happening. Maybe they'll send somebody out to his address and squash him like a grape.
Yeah, so I just ask you, so other than this thing, so do you have any project on radio or antenna these days?
The only project for radio and antenna is to squash this coward like a grape, because clearly this guy has he can't talk to anyone, so he has to interrupt the frequencies, and everyone's hiding from him. This coward is, or bully, no one really cares about him, or no one wants to act, right? I didn't understand it. In order to get to be on the frequency, I have to be approved and a buddy of this coward. Otherwise, he'll turn the radio off.
VE3VR.
Who's this?
And of course, I hear is VE3VR. And really, gentlemen, I think you're going way overboard in this.
VE3VR. Sorry, what? Go ahead. Sorry, what are you saying?
I'm just saying I think you guys are going way overboard on this. If you're talking about QR Mary that's on here, best course of action is to just ignore the individual instead of broadcasting it like you do.
Oh, Jesus. We got to... Listen, sorry, maybe start with your... I spent so far 30 to 40 hours on this. Let me enlighten you or give you an awakening from whatever coma. I spent so many hours. I spoke to... please email me. I'll share the 6 Industry Canada representatives that I've contacted. Mr. Eric Mess and Don Kleiner and other repeater owners got also, I forwarded on the CC from the Director of Industry Canada. So sorry, the other gentleman that just came in, come back with your call sign, come back with your name, and please enlighten me or educate me. I'll give you my call sign. It's VE3YYZ. And this coward that is playing the recordings for the last 3 months, that's 3 months, let me drop. The coward that's been playing the recordings for 3 months about my details. The mother, the individual, VE3YYZ, has been doing it for 3 months. So please enlighten me and tell me I need to hide and bury my head or be quiet because somebody else wants to be abusive. So please awaken me or enlighten me of what you know about this situation.
Okay, first of all, the call sign here is Victor Echo 3, Victor Romeo. The name is Zeke, Zulu Echo, Kilo Echo. And I just feel that it's inappropriate to go on like this. I mean, okay, you might have an issue with it, but in my opinion, I just feel that you're going way overboard in your broadcasting of your feelings of this. I'll be honest with you, it's almost like it's a total hatred, or I don't know how to call it, for this fellow. I mean, I don't know the individual. I can't say that I care for individuals that do what they do, but, it's one thing to mention it and discuss it, but it's something else to really go on and on and on about it.
Well, first of all, Skippy, or Zeke, VE3VR, I didn't ask for your advice, and you are now reacting just like that. For the last 3 months that this individual is telling or recording 24/7 and 6 and 20 recordings for the last 3 months. You're talking about hatred? Listen, ZT, or gentlemen, this individual is telling me about how I like to get it fucked up the ass, about my wife, my little dick. You're talking about hatred? I've been listening for the last 3 months. Listen, ZT, you're telling me that I have a hatred? Well, I don't know who asked for your advice, and I don't know why you feel obligated that you need to express yourself, but I can't stop you from doing it. Just like the individual that has been doing it for the last... Let me refresh or help you understand the amount of 40 hours that I've been on this with Industry Canada, with all these dudes that own the repeater, and now you have an opinion, Ziki, because you think that I'm taking an exception, that I'm not entitled to do this. So come back and enlighten me, Ziki, because you think that I'm a bad guy. You tell me what I'm doing wrong, Mr. Ziki.
Okay, first of all, you're swearing over the air, which is a big no-no.
Well, that's totally incorrect, because you can check that with Industry Canada. I'll send you the email that validates that. I'll wait for you to drop, and I'll explain and enlighten you on that subject.
Towards you, that I'm not entitled to. Well, excuse me, but everybody here is entitled to attack you, not demean you. That all I said that I'm opinion. Board and start lecturing me. So you're all wrong. Is that correct?
Yeah, first of all, you're totally incorrect about everything that you said. I could forward you the information from the Director of Industry Canada so that it could educate you about certain subjects, because you're totally... I'm not lecturing you. I don't really care about you, and I don't even know who you are. You're the one that's telling me with your audacity into this situation. So I don't know what you're telling me or feel that you need to tell me. I'm directly involved in this for the last 3 months. You have the audacity to believe that you're entitled to do whatever you want. But just realize, Skippy, I'm directly involved in this. You want to go out and be a broadcaster, you can do or say whatever you want. Yeah, so go ahead, Zeke. Now we've got everyone on there. Yippee. Yeah, go ahead, Zeke. Now we have everyone on there, and we have a wonderful conversation.
I'm not going to get misinformed on here. Have yourself a good day. VVR clear.
Yeah, you started this. Go ahead. Don't run away. Stay on this.